Suspicious content. Israel-Iran air war enters sixth day as Trump calls for Iran's unconditional surrender. Tehran targets Tel Aviv. Israel strikes missile facility. U.S. ramps up military posture in Gulf. By your name. June 17, 2025. Middle East Conflict Desk. The escalating aerial conflict between Israel and Iran has entered its sixth consecutive day, with no sign of de-escalation, as both nations continue to launch strikes deep into each other's territory. The situation intensified further on Tuesday when former U.S. President Donald Trump, speaking at a campaign event in Florida, demanded Iran's unconditional surrender and claimed that the whereabouts of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, are known to U.S. intelligence. Latest developments. Iran strikes Tel Aviv. Iranian drones and cruise missiles targeted Tel Aviv overnight, in what the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRG called a decisive retaliatory operation. Several impacts were confirmed, with at least 11 people injured and significant damage to civilian infrastructure, including a shopping complex and transportation hub. Israel's Iron Dome intercepted several projectiles, but authorities acknowledged limited breach points in the system. Israel strikes missile facility near Tehran. Precision nighttime airstrike. The Israeli Air Force reportedly targeted the Qajir missile production complex, a strategic site east of Tehran linked to Iran's long-range missile development. Satellite imagery analyzed by independent defense groups shows multiple structures at the site heavily damaged. Iranian state media has confirmed an incident, but did not release casualty numbers. U.S. military reinforcements in response to the growing crisis. The United States has moved additional fighter jet squadrons and naval assets to the Persian Gulf and Eastern Mediterranean. Pentagon officials say the move is meant to deter escalation and reassure allies, though sources confirm U.S. surveillance aircraft are aiding Israeli target acquisition. Trump demands Iran surrender at a rally in Orlando. Donald Trump, the Republican presidential frontrunner, declared, "The Iranian regime must surrender unconditionally. We know exactly where Khamenei is, and we won't hesitate if this continues." Trump's remarks are being seen as a major political and military signal, sparking concerns in Washington and European capitals that the U.S. may be drawn further into the conflict. Human and economic toll mounts. With each passing day, the human cost of the conflict increases. Civilian deaths in both Iran and Israel now number over 300, with thousands injured and hundreds of thousands displaced. Hospitals in Tel Aviv and Tehran are overwhelmed, and power outages have disrupted life in both capitals. Air traffic over the Middle East remains heavily restricted, and oil prices have surged past $110 per barrel, amid fears the Strait of Hormuz could become a flashpoint if the conflict broadens.